Yeah, I'm gonna be honest with you straight up, okay? Remember, this is GTA 5 on the PS4, Xbox One currently, and we were forced to pay extra money to get these copies for the new versions of on the consoles. And realistically speaking, we've spent totally over £100, right? Near enough £100, for GTA 5 and to get that experience and enjoyment out of it. Okay, great. Now let's think about it. Let's break it down into specifics, okay? If you're a consumer like myself, and you're paying for a service and you're paying for a game with this much value on the PS4 and Xbox One, you expect the services and everything else to improve, okay? That is the number one thing. There is no point in else to pay for that much money for the same game unless you expect those things, okay? Only thing that I've seen improve right now is the graphical changes. And the only thing I see right now in the community is Snapmatics being retweeted in Chrome adders, in Chrome Hot Knives, and Chrome in Ponte Phoenix. I'm not paying this much money to see or to take Snapmatics of the beautiful graphical change. Oh, hell no, man. I'm paying for the service to get an experience out of what I enjoy through playing this game. And that is currently right now, specifically for me, in my eyes, is GTA 5 Racing. This is the only thing that's keeping me playing this game. Now, with that being said, this game, the new version of GTA 5, promises 30 player jobs, okay? So with 30 player jobs, I expect smooth 30 player jobs. You can barely fill up a lobby with 30 players with all of them connected, There is so much lag, it's unreal. There's more lag than there ever was on PS3 or Xbox 360 with 16 players, right? With nearly 20 players in a lobby, right? Let's put it this way. 30 players can connect to one person's host before the job starts. But when the job launches, 5 people immediately on average disconnect right away. You can hardly ever get a 30 player job with all 30 players connected and to be able to run that smoothly. So why am I paying for this service? I don't know. Is this some sort of propaganda shit, man? I don't know. But honestly, right? When the company states you can do this with such exaggeration through posts on newswires and articles, 30 player jobs, do it. It's available now. Do it. I invite 30 players. There's not 30 motherfuckers in the lobby. There's 20 or 25. There's no 30 players. Fuck, don't lie to me. Don't lie to me. You're taking my money. Don't lie to me, bruv. Now, another thing is, and this is actually one of the worst things I've ever experienced, okay? And I was not expecting this to be on a new version of GTA 5. I thought they've actually corrected from their mistakes and learnt from it and actually completely fixed it. But whenever you see someone online on your friends list or your crew list and you're able to invite them, when you click invite, it will say send game invite and in the brackets disabled. I'm like, what? They haven't disabled it. You click it and it will say they have to complete the GTA 5 tutorial. What? The GTA 5 tutorial? What the they're level 200 and something and you want them to complete the tutorial? Like, what kind of bullshit is that? Another thing is, a player's in an active job and you can easily join them. They even invite you. They invite you to their lobby, but it says game session no longer available. What? They're in there. They're bloody hosting it. They want you to join, but the game does not allow you to connect to the host because the game session is not longer available. The player no longer in session. How does that make sense? There's about 15 people in the lobby and it's saying the game session is no longer available. What sort of stupid messages are coming up on your screen whenever you're playing, man? It's unreal. This shit should not be happening, especially when you are paying for a newer, improved version of the game, and that's included with the service. That's included remember, we're 3 months into the game, and this is absolutely aggravating. It's so annoying. It's unreal, man. Like, these people, you think we're enjoying, for us to enjoy the new game, we need to enjoy every aspect of it. We need to enjoy the service. That's the whole lot of people. 95% of the people play this game for multiplayer. The whole point of GTA 5 Online is the multiplayer, man. So if the multiplayer service is not there, then what the fuck are we playing for? Are we playing for admiring the stupid the grass that is coming out? Are we admiring the trees? Are we admiring the Snapmatics? Are we admiring the phone? Are we admiring the user interface? No, we are admiring, right, the satisfaction gained through playing the game That is the service. 2015, people. 2015, and we're getting pathetic service from a multi-billion company. Now, I'm not saying I've got the qualifications, the degree, and the coding skills for this, all right? But I'm sure that I'm paying for the service, all right? If I wasn't paying for it, I would have been making this video in the first place. There are certain expectations. One of the most crucial things is consumer satisfaction, which, honestly, recently it's been really, really bad. You know, people don't really take this game seriously, fair enough. But if it's a service and we want a smooth service and smooth experience, I would greatly appreciate it, because one of the most annoying things is that I've found this more annoying on PS4 than on PS3. Is that when I'm approaching an overtake and I know I can get a nice clean overtake on someone, for some reason the lag that is created between the two cars makes the other person spin out, or as if on that person's screen I've hit them, but I've actually not hit them on my screen. So this happens way more frequently on the PS4 than the PS3. That's just one example. That's all comes down to lag, but there's so much more on the newer versions of the game and the console than the older version. So the game synchronization is not there between the players from all perspectives, and that is extremely frustrating. If you think of that context, right, you're paying more money, right, for the same game. Think of that context. It's scary. All right, so before we get off topic, I want to stick to the topic of the video today. All right, that obviously is the main part of it, but one of the worst and one of the most annoying things was I personally felt like I was tricked. Okay, from what Rockstar promised, I felt like I was tricked. They said that we're allowed to transfer a character to desired console through previous versions to this version. So I decided to go from the PS3 to PS4, of course, for obvious reasons. Now, I thought with my transfers, all the jobs and tracks I've created, right, would transfer also onto the Xbox One, but clearly not. Look at this, right? I have created 97 jobs, okay? 97 racing tracks on the PS4, and none of these are available on the Xbox One. Now imagine how annoying that is for those who play on the Xbox One and dedicate themselves to that console. You know, all these tracks available, and this not talking about on my behalf. This is speaking of all the other content creators who create amazing tracks on the PS4, which are not available on the Xbox One. And remember, both platforms save every job onto cloud servers, right? Which, for some reason, Rockstar are not allowing for cross-platform tracks to take place for both consoles, right? There's no reason for that, because remember, back in the day, there used to be a glitch where you can easily save PS3 tracks onto Xbox 360 by changing the value of the URL link along with the tab to Xbox 360 or PS3, and you can change it from platform 1 to platform 2, and the job's there, and you add it to your game, bang, it loads up. Great. So clearly the game allows you to do that, but for some reason they patched that glitch and said no, we can't do this. They don't give the reason for it, and that's it. Like, what? Because think about it, I've spent, this is guaranteed, the time I've spent creating 97 of these jobs and these tracks is 100% guaranteed to be over 100 hours, okay, on the content creator. 100 hours of my ass sitting on this chair, spending my time creating these tracks and using my creativity, which is fun. But the part that is not fun is going on to another console and having to recreate all of this. That's 100 hours of me sitting down, not using my creativity, but just copying, pasting existing tracks that I've already created, losing brain cells, right? Imagine having to sit another 100 hours, wasting my time creating these tracks to satisfy those who are on Xbox One, all right? That is the annoying part, because the reason why it's annoying, because that should not be there in the first place. It should be done by the game, you know. It should be there for those on Xbox One already, you know. It should be done in a click of a button, not having to spend hours and hours recreating these tracks. So all I'm asking is for Rockstar to do this. Just I don't care if they don't fix the service. I do care actually, but you know, that obviously is too much asked for, because they're clearly too busy working on heist for the past 5 years. But if they can at least have this, just this there for people to at least enjoy what they want to try out from the game, which should be there in the first place, That's all that matters, and that's what I'm asking for, people. So I hope we can do whatever we can to get this video across to Rockstar. All I'm asking for is a better service. If they can at least slightly improve it from how it was previously, it would be greatly appreciated. I don't want none of this fucking GTA 5 complete tutorial crap. How the fuck is that still in the game? Player no longer in session when he's clearly in session. He's inviting me to the lobby. I still can't invite. The amount of time people need to restart their game to make it work. This is all not time efficient. 2015 needs to be more time efficient, people. These companies earn millions of billions of dollars are not making things more time efficient. In fact, they're reversing. They're reversing back into the Stone Ages, man. The technology is supposed to be improving, but yet iPhone 6s are still garbage, right? We've got all of these horrible technology coming out. Apparently it's improved, but in fact it's cheaper to manufacture PS4 these days than how it was to manufacture other things back in the day. You know, PS4s are getting my PS4 was faulty. My disc tray was ejecting, randomly making beeping sounds when I first bought it, and I sent it back, and then they gave no excuse for it. They just gave me a new copy, and they did not even find a solution to fix it. That's how poor it was, all right? Look, I'm not going to fanboy any company. I'm not going to fanboy any console, right? I enjoy what I play, and I do it for the community. I follow the biggest community out there, okay? So if I'm doing my best to satisfy those, so I would at least like the game to satisfy the people as well. That's what I'm asking for, people. You know, what is the point of adding in new ideas and keep asking for new things when the existing game is broken? That's like going into a brand new house that you bought and the cement is still drying. Like, wait till it dries up first, people. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully Rockstar can see this. If not, that pretty much says a lot about them. You know, I do respect them as a company. Like I said, I enjoy playing the game, right? But there's so many things that make you get pissed off with the services, with the time efficiency, wasting time, loading times, loading this. Everything needs to be improved. It's 2015, people. Just this thing that builds up inside you, right? And it's not the fact I'm taking it seriously. It's because I want to enjoy it. Think of it from that perspective, enjoying the gaming experience through the value of money you give, right, to the game, to expect better from it. But remember, we're not getting the better, we're getting worse. It's worse than the PS3, people. The service is in fact worse. The game might be improved graphically, great, right? But the service is actually worse than the PS3 and Xbox 360. But at least make these tracks, all the consecrated tracks available for both platforms, please. Because that is what people want to try. People want to play jobs that are created by the community for the community. Don't split the community up half, man. Don't do it, because it just turns into a used up mushy vagina, man. Oh yeah, interesting quote, man. I must admit, I personally haven't really followed that quote properly, but I do completely agree with it and understand it, and I just want everyone else